Correct, correct people. It's not a small gist to this palace matter. We full ground. Yes, so the story making round right now, what I came across on social media as we speak is that they said Ohinoyi of Ebiraland visited, the Oni Orisha. Yay! Yes, so right now they said he actually came to pay a courtesy visit to the monarch, just to come and see him and for them to rub mind and all. Now they said the bottom point of concerning this issue right now is that they said Miriam is claiming responsibility that she actually invited the monarch over to the palace to come and see the Oniorisha. Yes, so because they said when he came, they said Oni was even surprised that you just because as at the time they said they came visiting, that he just gave Oni a very short, brief notice that he would be coming. And lo and behold, he came as he had said, just within a short notice. And they said Oni was so surprised and was like, and they said they sat down, they discussed, they spoke at length, regarding, the society, the country in general, and the way forward and all, and they said, right now, Miriam is claiming responsibility that yes, so that she is the one that actually invited the monarch over. That in fact, there is nobody that can do that. That she is the only one that can actually pull down the Ohinoyi of Ebiraland. That nobody can do that because why they said she started bragging was that the other Oloris were like, this one that this man came visiting, Miriam Afana, are you aware that he's coming? Say yes now, that she's the one that asked him to come and see the monarch. That why will he just stay like that? It has been a very long while since he came visiting, that he wants that she wants him to come around and everything. And they said actually when he came, it was Miriam that actually hosted him, that they gave him some gifts and everything. And they said he was so very very happy. Yes, so they said the man was so happy because the way he was well welcome and treated, that in fact they said he was even jokingly telling Miriam that in fact he will be coming every day so that he will be having this kind of treatment. And they said they all laughed, and they sat down, and they said he sat down with the monarch, and they talk at length and everything. Right now they said because of this visit right now that Ohinoyi of Ebiraland visited the Ile Ife people, they said come and see different dance troupe. Yes, so the Ibira indigene that are there in Ile Ife, they said you need to see the way they came in their group with their dance troupe, dancing, playing, doing different displays just to welcome their monarch. Okay, because you know that the Ohinoyi of Ibiraland is not just an ordinary person. So they said she was just, there was a lot of, jubilation, celebration among the Ibiras that are there in Ile Ife. And they said it was a great moment for them, and it was a great celebration as they all come, together in their mass, and, had their display and everything. So now they said, Miriam on her own part, she was so happy that the Ohinoyi actually came down just the way she actually, that it was just a joke, that, when they were having a discussion, that she jokingly told the monarch that, when will you come to visit us? Now, I want you to come. It's been a while. Come and see us. We want to host you. And she never knew it, that the monarch could actually take such a matter so serious. And they said he actually came around, that Miriam was so happy. Only himself was also very happy, because it's not easy for you to see a whole monarch coming to visit you, even though we know that the Ooni Orisha is higher than higher than him in ranking. Okay, but then coming alone is a great deal, because it's not easy for you to see those monarchs just coming to come and pay some the other monarch a visit and all that. So with all that has happened, they said, the Oloris were actually asking Miriam that, madam, how did you do this thing now? Why did this man just, came visiting like this, and they said Miriam started bragging, no, bragado, bragado. She was, they say, yes, so now me now no trust me. I am the one that asked him to come. That say, what is it? You should come and see you should come and visit us. You should come and see the monarch. Now let him come around. That was how the man actually came. That in fact she never believed that the monarch could just honor her words like that. That she never believed so. And they said, Miriam was so happy, and other Oloris too, because they said when he came, it was a moment of refreshing again in the palace, especially with the dance troupe from the Ibira people in Ile Ife, who came around and were having their display, doing all this their acrobatic dance, doing all those chanting and everything. They said it was so spectacular, like it was so nice to behold. Okay. And they said that was how the monarch came, and they were all very happy. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meet you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So my correct people, it's not a small thing. No. This is the gist trendy right now. How the Ohinoyi of Ebiraland visited the Ooni Orisha, and how Miriam herself was also very happy that she could actually pull down a whole Ohinoyi of Ebiraland. That it means she's a very special one as well. So my people, since this visit, since this monarch, this Ohinoyi of Ebiraland visited Ile Ife, they said other Oloris cannot drink water like this and keep cup again. She will not let people to hear again. Every small thing. In fact, this I am so special. I am this. I am that. For Ohinoyi of Ebiraland to come down to Ile Ife. What? She don't even know that. The man did not come because of her. The man came because of the Ooni Orisha. Because of course, if it's just only her, what will the man come and do now? I don't understand. What will he come and do? Well, because of who Ooni Orisha is, he knows that Ooni Orisha is the number one right now, and all of them look up to the Ooni Orisha, and because of that honor that they have given to him, that respect they have for him, that is the reason why they will always want to come and pay him homage. They will always want to come, and visit him and share like-mind ideas, okay, together. And that is the reason why you see these people coming around, not because of one Olori, not because of anything. Of course, if it's the entertainment or whatever you think you have given to him, there is nothing even in his own place in Okene, in Ebiraland there. He has much more on his own, because he is a monarch, whether you like it or not. Monarchs don't lack, okay. The only thing is that they know that they have what we call hierarchy in powers, okay. That is the reason why. Otherwise, left to him, he is in his own jurisdiction. He's not lacking anything. He's also very comfortable. Is everything he needs, he gets it, okay. But for Miriam to think that he comes to Ile Ife, or he comes to the monarch just because maybe the advantage of getting one or two things, no, it's just the respect, okay. Because knowing fully well that coming to see the monarch has more to his portfolio. Yes, it shows the level of solidarity, and also the concern and the respect they have for the Ooni Orisha. That is just the reason why you see these people coming around and all that. It's not because when they come you have one thing to give to them. Even though you give them anything, or they know that you give them something, they will appreciate it, of course. But that does not mean that they are lacking anything, or they are begging for anything, okay. And in fact, they said Ooni was so happy, and they said they discussed a lot, and they said the monarch was actually trying to also kind of apologize somehow to the Ooni Orisha for all these stories they are hearing concerning their daughter Miriam, and all this thing that is happening in the palace. That of course it is what it is. Women with how they behave, that even as a child you can only judge for a child that is still in your womb. Any child that is already outside the womb, there is no how you can side that child or judge on behalf of that child, because you do not know when the child will pick something or do something that you least expected. That is how this issue is, that you should just try as much as possible to understand her, and also find a way to contain her, like find a way to always balance issue, because he knows that it's not easy for a monarch to stay, and the next thing you hear, your wife did this on today, tomorrow you hear that she did that one. Of course, there's no man that will be happy hearing all those things, and that is the issue of Miriam, and that is why they said the monarch actually apologized on her behalf, and also say things to monarch that that Ooni should just it should just take things easy, that it is not easy. He knows that it's not easy, especially having these five women right now around you, that is not easy, that you should always find a way to balance things. Okay. And they said they spoke at length. Okay, they spoke about the country in general. They spoke about their different quarter, their experiences, what this one is experiencing in Canada, why the monarch also discussed what he's experiencing in his area, and he said they rub mind, and have a kind of discussion, and also advising one another. Okay, that the monarch, the Oniorisha, advise him on how to handle issues. Okay, that this thing is everywhere, but you should always find a way to balance it. In fact, they said they actually advise themselves, because of course they are all young men. They are not old men that you will say they have been on the throne for long. I think both of them are still very fresh somehow on that throne. So they decide, they just have this one-on-one talk and advise one another. But as for Miriam, they said the monarch, the Ohinoyi, also advised Miriam, that he spoke to Miriam extensively regarding the happenings in the palace and all the things that they have been hearing on social media concerning her, that how come these things keep happening, what is going on, come and tell me, my daughter, what is happening, why are we hearing all these things also on social media, that you did this one, you did that one, what is all this, is it true or not? And they said Miriam just share more light on what she know about the issues and everything. And they said the monarch advised her on how to take things easy, and that whenever she hear anything, she should just take it easy. She should not get herself worked up, and more also she should try as much as possible to relate with her other wives. Like she should try and bring herself down. She should not be doing this kind of buga or something like that. That she should just try as much as possible to take this easy. Yes, try and be yourself. Okay, don't let anything makes you want to do the otherwise. No, now why now? Be calming down. You are a queen now. The way I know you before, you used to be a very calm. In fact, you hardly talk. What is going on all of a sudden? You say, even me, I don't know. Why won't you know? Are you not the owner of yourself? And they say the man the Ohinoyi advise her, and on the way forward, and how she should always be calming down when she hear any issue, and how she should respond. That this issue of this one do that one, you will not be laughing. You are not supposed to be doing all those things. You are above all this. Okay. And they say, in fact, they said the Ohinoyi actually advised her so serious. So after the advice and everything, that was how they said, she knelt down and appreciate the man, and thank him for advising her and everything. And she said she's so happy, that she never expected that the monarch will as in will give her this kind of regard, to the extent of advising her and everything, that she's so happy, and that she promised that from now henceforth, that he will not be hearing all those stories about how this negative story about her anymore. And he said, no wahala, just keep it up as you have said. Okay, so my people, this is the gist that is making round. But one thing I always tell you guys on this channel is that all these things you hear me say, they are all alleged story, because this is the gist I came across on the street of social media, and I also said I'll come here and relate it with you guys, okay? I don't live in Ile Ife, neither do I have anyone in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. But when I hear this gist, I come here and also replicate it, okay? Thank you so much for your understanding. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers. I appreciate you. God bless you. Till I come your way again. Bye for now. I love you guys so much. Bear it in mind. Just anytime you come across my video, know that this person loves me. Yes, I love you guys so much. God bless you. Bye bye. Love you guys.